If I was still in high school, I would be all over this guy. I would make this guy my entire personality. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir David, and no, I don't know why I'm dressed like an anime protagonist. And today I'd like to play the demo for a game called Divine Possession. Spring break was supposed to feel like freedom. Instead, it feels like a deadline. 3 months, and still nothing useful. Stacks of notes cover the desk, some neatly written, others scratched out aggressively. A slow breath follows, then another, but neither helps. Frustration lingers. I need to go out and touch some grass or listen to some music. The topic was never the problem. Gods, religions, history should have been easy. There's no shortage of material, no lack of interpretation. Yeah, that sounds fun to research. That is exactly the issue. Oh. Everything that could be written has already been written. Every idea feels recycled. Well, that's when you make up your own religion, and then you charge money for it, and then it becomes a cult, but you don't say it's a cult, and then you get lots more money. The words linger longer than they should, settling into the silence of the room. The assignment demands something new, something unique. The more the work continues, the more pointless it feels. The silence presses in again, heavier this time, almost suffocating. Then a thought appears, simple and sudden. Start a cult? Start a money cult? The library. The library. Support your local libraries. Library cards are free. Even the thought of going there feels like a chore, but it's the only option left. You searched every part of the internet, every book you could find, but still nothing. The library across the street is really old, to the point no one goes there anymore, as they don't bring anything new to borrow. Ooh, an old library. You pray for the best and head out. Am I getting this desperate? You shake off the doubt and head out anyway. Ooh, this place looks particularly haunted. You arrive at the library. It's as quiet and empty as you expected. You're glad that you made it before closing time. You roam around the shelves, hoping to find something that could spark an idea. The place is dusty and dimly lit. The air carries the scent of paper and dust. You kind of find it comforting for some reason. Most of the books are familiar. Titles already checked, proven useless. You reach the end of the library, where the oldest books are kept. The shelves are worn and the books are covered in dust. You take it back when you said you liked the smell of dust. This is too much. Some of the books smell rotten in here. You clench your jaw, covering your nose, and start looking. Then something stands out. One book. It doesn't sit neatly. It looks abandoned, left behind rather than placed. A thick layer of dust covers it, suggesting it hasn't been touched in years. There's a moment of hesitation before reaching for it. Something about it feels wrong. But it is the only option left, so you grab it anyway. At least it's not moldy. You try to cheer yourself up so you don't go insane. Your teammate also sucks. She keeps asking if you need help, but when you ask her to do something, she makes excuses, so you are left working alone for the last few weeks. You drag yourself out of the library to head back home. Can you just walk in there and take books? The walk back feels shorter than usual. You hold the book closer. It's heavier now in a way unrelated to weight. It feels significant, though no logical explanation exists. You look around the streets. They are empty and quiet. You decided to hurry back home. It feels like I'm holding something cursed. You don't know why you're on edge today, but you do feel different. Let's just go back home. You arrive back in your room. Everything looks the same. Notes scattered, unfinished work, quiet atmosphere. And yet, something feels different. The air feels heavier as it tightens your chest. Was it always this cold in summer days? Ugh. You brush it off, blaming the ozone layer or something, but then realize how stupid that idea was. You ignore everything by placing the book on the desk. It stands out immediately between your notes and the rest of the clutter. Focus. It's already past midnight, and the deadline is approaching fast. So you make up your mind to start digging once again, and hopefully for the last time. You look at the book. Ooh. Ironically, you feel like the book is staring back at you. There's no title, no anything to identify it, just a plain cover, worn and faded. I would love something so cursed like that. You decide to open it, crossing your fingers that it's going to be helpful. The page resists, stiff and fragile from age. The texture of the paper feels uneven, worn by time. The contents are strange. Different scripts appear across the pages. Languages shift without warning, some recognizable, others unfamiliar. Ooh. You flip the page as your excitement grows. You feel like your hard work will finally pay off. I can start that cult and get tons of money. Some words are recognized here and there with some sentences, but you can't make up the full meaning of the dialogue. It is talking about gods. You can't hide your excitement any further. You keep reading, trying to uncover more of the content. Certain lines are scratched out violently. To be specific, symbols, letters, kanji? Their colors are different. Is this dried blood or just dried ink? You can't tell. You don't know how to feel about this, but you're too invested in the book to stop now. But you can't shake the feeling that something is wrong with it. Let's continue reading. It's just a book after all. Yeah, said everybody who read the never-ending story. You open up your laptop trying to decipher the meaning of the letters or their pronunciation. You find a blog about learning Japanese. You try to match the symbols with the hiragana and katakana charts. I should learn that. The two characters that are scratched out are Kage and Yami. Kage and Yami? Don't both of those mean darkness? So, is it Kage or Yami? Maybe both. Then which one is it? Kage Yami? Or Yami Kage? Yeah, both of those words mean like dark, right? Right after you say that, you feel a sudden chill, as if the room itself has responded to the name. Oh no! I actually did summon something this time! Gulp. The air grows colder. You feel weird about it, but nothing happens. Maybe that stupid window's leaking cold air again. The air grows colder. You're getting tired and cold, so you decide to go to bed, hoping that you'll feel better in the morning. And that there won't be a book floating above you. You lay down in bed. The temperature drops even more. You feel uncomfortable, but you're too tired to care. I already sleep with it super cold, like, oh, it's cold because I left the air conditioner on. You start by covering yourself with the blanket and closing your eyes. Still not able to fall asleep. You grow more and more uncomfortable by the second. You feel something creeping. But you don't want to face it. Oh, I'll face it. I'll be like, what up? You got something to say? I'm trying to sleep over here. I'd say it exactly like that. Not even wanting to open your eyes. This feeling keeps growing and growing. Heartbeats throbbing faster and faster in your chest. You can't ignore it anymore. You open your eyes. Ah! Stop! You were supposed to be here 3 hours ago. What up? Can't even follow your own schedule, Shadow Demon? Oh, the nerve of some Shadow Demons, thinking that they can stand at the corner of your bed whenever they want to. Who cares about a schedule? I joke when I'm scared. You can't move. You can't scream. You can't even blink. You're frozen in place, staring at the figure in front of you. Too tall to be human. Looks too cold even to be alive. You got a staring problem, bro. The figure approaches. No, stay over there. Still unable to move, you start deciphering the figure's face, or what you can see of it. It is pale, almost translucent, with those empty eyes that seem to pierce through you. Then it opens its mouth, revealing a smile that is both unsettling and sorrowful. Hey! How you doing? You come here often, big guy? Get out of my room, though. And It spoke.
Sorry for scaring you. Tried giving you subtle hints of my presence. The cold spots and stuff, you know. That didn't work, did it? Didn't want to do the whole thunder and lightning thing, but you left me no choice.
Wait, you can do that?
So, here I am. It's been a while since I've seen a human. That place. Quaint. It was very quaint. I guess we're going to be together for a while now.
Actually, tell me your life story so I can make a report on it. I need to get this done like yesterday. I can say, who are you? Stay silent or get away from me. I am an inquisitive soul. Who might you be who have entered a young lady's bedroom? Who are you? Now what are you?
Something that no longer existed until now.
He's so pretty. Oh no. Oh no, my love of white-haired Bishonen is coming back. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
And then he's all like, I need about Tree Fitty.
I'm sorry.
You searched for something forgotten. That search had a result. That result is here.
Okay, you wise guy. That shouldn't be real, but it is.
Yamikage. Does that ring a bell?
Oh. I did not want any of this. I wanted all of it. Yeah, are you dangerous? We should get that out of the way first. Are you dangerous?
I do not think I identify myself with such an awful word. Why? Do you think I am?
What does that even mean? You don't even know what he is. How can you be sure if he's dangerous or not? I don't know. Me personally, I think he looks pretty dangerous. It is still there. He's still there. A few minutes pass, and he is just standing there, staring at you, with that smile on his face. Stop!
Is there something wrong? You look like you're about to cry. Not that I'm gonna hate that, though. Honestly, I wouldn't want to make you cry.
He is still smiling. Was that a threat or a comfort? You can't tell. What I want to know is, why are you blushing? Why are you ghost blushing?
Were you not trying to sleep?
Yeah.
Then why are you still awake? You should be sleeping. It is good for you.
I know that, but there's a man in my bedroom. What the heck is even going on? You don't even know what to say or how to react to any of this. I don't think I...
Oh, are you having trouble sleeping? That isn't good. You should be sleeping. I can help with that.
What? You are immediately cut off by the man in front of you as he pulls his hands up. Then he snaps his fingers. You go into a deep sleep in seconds. I don't like that you can do that, boss. I don't like that you can just go snap and then put me out. I don't like that. You wake up a few hours later. The sun is already up. You are still in your bed. You haven't felt so rested in a long time. You feel like you actually slept for once. You don't know how to feel about that, but you're not complaining. I think you should be very concerned about that. You rustle around the sheets to get up. Oh! There he is. He's sitting on the floor next to your bed, still smiling at you. Man, he is really pretty. I gotta say, his design is really pretty. If I was still in high school, I would be all over this guy. I would make this guy my entire personality. What did you do to me? And what did you do while I was asleep? Did you rob me? Did you take my copy of Bloodborne?
I just helped you sleep. You needed it, and I wanted to help you.
I don't understand. How did you do that?
Well, I can show you again, but won't you fall asleep again? I don't want to make you sleep for the whole day.
Can you not do that again? I need to get up and do stuff today.
Yeah, sure. I'll just head downstairs and wait for you to get up. I don't want to be in the way.
Well, you know what, for what I assume to be a yandere, he is very considerate. Mostly. The tall man gets out of the room, leaving you confused by yourself and the whole situation. You don't know how to feel about him, but you're not going to complain about the good sleep you had for once. Time passes while you're still there trying to process what's happening. Yeah. You pace around the room, trying to figure out what to do. You hear humming downstairs. He's humming a tune that you don't recognize. I am nervous, but I do not know what to do. There's a hot man in my house and he's kinda nice. Everything happens so fast, you don't even know how to react to any of it. You're still trying to process everything, but you still don't know how to approach the situation. You don't even know how you can approach it at all. Yeah, what can I do? What can we do? He's a ghost. Is he going to be here all day? That thought lingers in your mind, making you uncomfortable by the second. It's time to face whatever this is and head downstairs. If he is making me pancakes, I'm going to fall in love instantly. You head downstairs, and there he is, sitting at the dining table, still smiling at you. He looks like he's been waiting for you. Aww. He's looking at you, waiting for you to say something. You don't know what to say or how to react to any of this. He breaks the silence by moving his hands to the middle of the table, revealing 2 cups, one for himself and one for you. Is he offering you a drink? You don't even know if you should accept it or not. In the cup there's, let's see, hot coffee, hot tea, refuse. I'll have some tea. I usually drink tea in the mornings. My, what beautiful fingernails you have. Dang, I just realized, are those real hands that were like beautifully painted with a real that is beautiful. That's beautiful right there. That looks like real hands that was like colored gray and like painted over with and that's a real cup that was like filtered to look like a painting. That's really pretty. I don't know why. I don't know why that struck me, but this CG looks really pretty. He offers you a cup of hot tea. You wonder how did he even make it, but compared to what happened last night, this is minimal insanity to you. You accept the cup, but a feeling lingers inside of you after accepting the cup. How did he know that you like tea? You brush it off as a coincidence. It's too late to react negatively. He closes his eyes as in approval of your choice. He's pleased that you're beginning to trust him. But is not trust too big of a word for this situation, you wonder? Yeah, I don't trust you that much. You may be incredibly handsome. He opens his mouth, probably to break the silence.
So, did you sleep well last night? I hope you did. You looked really tired yesterday.
Yes. I mean, I slept well. Thank you for asking. You try to play it cool so that you won't end up in the news the next day as the person who got murdered or exploded or something.
You look troubled. Is there something on your mind? You can tell me, you know.
I know I asked you yesterday, but you kind of gave me a vague answer, so I just want to ask again. Do you want something from me? What are you exactly? He looks pleased by how bold you're being.
So, what do you want to know?
I don't know where to start. I don't even know what to ask. I just want to understand what's going on. All right, maybe we should start with, how did you get here? And then we can go on from that.
A god.
A god? Kami-sama?
Did you not ask me this? I thought you wanted to know.
Then he proceeds to take a sip from his cup, looking at you with that smile on his face. How did he even manage to find green tea around your place? You don't remember having any. I have all the teas. I got green tea. I got black tea. I got white tea. I got mushroom tea. I got berry tea. I got flower tea. I got a lot of teas. Now you're sitting awkwardly at the table in front of a god, and you don't even know how to feel about it while he keeps smiling at you. Now you both sit silently at the table. Then you feel your phone buzzing. It's a message from your classmate. Oh yeah, her name is Lana, and she is the one you are supposedly working with on the project. Hi, how are you doing? I just wanted to tell you that I'm sick at home these days. I apologize in advance for not coming to work with you on the project next Saturday.
You grow more upset by each line of text. She always does this. The project got assigned 2 months ago, and yet she showed no efforts of helping you. Gosh darn you, Lana! You're sick and tired of holding all the weight of it on your own. Changing your class partner proved to be useless since you already tried it. You curse your luck for getting set up with her on the project, but shoots the text anyway. Get well soon. You type. But it was full of ill intention. You didn't mean it in the slightest. You close your phone and stare into the blank wall. You feel suffocated by everything that's happening these days. You brush it off after taking a peek at the man sitting behind the table, still looking at you with that smile of his. Then he breaks the silence. Are you bothered? I'm bothered in something else, sir. Sitting across from you. You think about what to answer, but proceed to stay silent. Then something happens. The floor. What did you do to my floor? You feel rumbling right beneath your feet. Not too much to get scared, but enough to know that it's an earthquake or something of the sort. You get up moments later and turn on the TV. You open up the news channel, and there it is. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. On this breaking news, the meter showed a mild earthquake right in the north end of the city. The earthquake led to the destruction of a single house owned by supposedly a female, aged 20 to 25 years old, based on the neighbors' information. We send our condolences to the family of the affected by this horrible incident, and now we move on to the weathercast. Oh, no. The voices start to get muted in your head. Feet are getting numb. That was Lana's house. You're sure of it. You went there several times before trying to make her work with you. What the heck is happening? Oh dear. Oh dear, this is quite the predicament we got here. Then you take a look at him. Still there, unmoving, with no reaction. Oh no. Oh no. With that empty smile, looking, no, staring at you. Not looking, not just looking, not just casual, looking. He's doing the Yandere stare. Did he do it? You start to wonder. This is insane. He did it. I know he did. I don't know how you's done it, but I know you's done it. Your head is dizzy. You're confused. You feel trapped. Yeah, that is an accurate description of how I am also feeling, because what are you gonna do if he doesn't even need to blink to, demolish a house of somebody that he's never met? It's getting heavy. Your whole body is getting heavier by the second. You didn't want any of this to happen. Even if she was horrible, she didn't deserve to die. Not like this. Are you okay? Stop with that smile, he asked. You couldn't look him in the eyes. You were too nervous to do so. I just need a moment. You leave the table and head upstairs to your room. Relentlessly pacing in your room, you start thinking on how to move forward. She's dead, but you still don't feel like it's real. Like any of it. Like none of the things are real. You shoot her a text and start calling, but she doesn't pick up. You sit by the edge of the bed. Fear spirals out of control. He's not in the room with you, but you still feel him lurking around. You can't decipher what's real and what's not. He did it. You're not sure, but your gut says he did, and always listen to your gut. The project, the book, there's only one solution. You scramble through your stuff that is present on the desk, and there it is, the thing that started it all. You feel him standing right behind you. You feel the cold aura of his. The name was written with blood. The scratch was also drawn with it. You reach out the scissors placed on your desk. Oh! You slash the top of your finger with it.
You turn around and face it. Face him. Hopefully for the last time ever. If remembering brings you back, forgetting about you should be your downfall. You paint the name with your own blood, scratching it once again. Then, he starts to deteriorate in front of you. Aww. He's still smiling, looking at you the same, like nothing changed. Aww. He's like, alright, guess you don't want me to be here, that's cool.
So, this is what you've chosen.
The silence answers where words never could.
I tried. I really did. To become something else. Something better. But it was never enough, was it? I don't want to go back there. Not there. Empty. Empty and cold it was. But you made up your choice. And I...
And before he could finish, the room gets filled with this black liquid, assuming it's his blood, painting all of your walls and the book that was in your hand a second ago. To kill a god, ending 3 of 3. Aww. I'm kind of glad that we were able to banish him so easily. He's kind of scary. What if I get really scared of him? Get away from me! Ah! Get away from me! Don't come any closer! You shout.
I will if you need me to. But do you really want that?
Why are you here? What do you want from me?
You searched for something forgotten. That search had a result. That result is here.
Something forgotten. I don't want any of this. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't want any of this, which is technically the truth. All you wanted was to finish your project. How did it escalate to this?
Do you regret it that much?
Your head is spinning. What does he mean by that? I don't even know what to feel about this whole situation. This is wrong. I need to get rid of him. Get out my house! Everything has happened so fast. You don't even know how to react to any of this. You're still trying to process everything, but you still don't know how to approach the situation. You don't even know if you could approach it at all. Is he going to be here all day? Sitting around, drinking out of my cups, drinking my tea? You know what? I don't want your tea. He doesn't move, doesn't react. You're getting more and more uncomfortable. A project? You just wanted to do a project. How did you get yourself into all this? He's looking at you with those same empty and shallow eyes. Why doesn't he ever make a reaction? It's like there's a whole other face glued on top of him. Even the smile looks fake. Oh man, that would be terrifying. He doesn't budge, still looking with his uncanny smile. Oh, that still ends up on the ending to kill a god. Okay. What if I stay silent when I first meet him? I'm not saying anything. No response. You decide to stay silent, hoping that it'll go away, but it does not.
That is fine. No need to rush. We can always talk about it. You can ask me anything you want, but I am not going anywhere. At least, not until you want me to.
Yeah, do you want something from me? Okay. Do you want something from me? What do you want from me?
I have enough.
WTF does that even mean? Asking the question only got you more confused. Yeah, what does he want? Why don't I talk to him? Maybe we need to get some more info. Everything's happened so fast. You don't even know how to react to any of this. You're still trying to process everything, but you still don't know how to approach the situation. You don't even know if you can approach it at all. You know what? I'm in the mood for hot coffee today. He offers you a cup of hot coffee. You wonder how did he even make it, but compared to what happened last night, this is minimal insanity to you. You accept the cup, but a feeling lingers inside of you after accepting the cup. How did he know that you like coffee? You know, even though I'm being nice, I'm still under the guise that this is insane and he did it. You blew up my partner. You blew up my school partner. You stayed in the room, feeling helpless, sitting by the edge of the bed. You hear the room creaking slightly, and then it opened. There he is. He keeps eyeing you to detect your reaction. He tilts his head sideways, confused on why you're being like this, and then asks,
I do not understand. Was it the news?
Exhaling the air from your lungs, you answer, I don't know what to feel. You grow upset, feeling more and more empty. Looking at the window in your room, it's bright, way too sunny. You wish everything would disappear for a moment. Now, don't you wish that? Silence fills the room, and then you notice. His smile is back on. Oh no. You just hear like a little gling. Like, ah, dang it. As he reaches his hand out.
Here.
You keep his hand hanging. But at this point, you just want someone, anything. For once, even if it's temporary, you want to rest your head on someone's shoulder. Oh no! I'm a parentified eldest daughter even in this universe. You reach your hand out and hold his hand. He drags you out of the room. You notice how cold his hand is. You try to keep up with his footsteps as the both of you go outside your house. And then... ooh, there it is. The sound of rain dripping from the sky above. The sun is not glimmering anymore. The sky is filled with clouds in a muted hue. In your town, rain doesn't fall this month of the year. It never does. And he is still here, looking at you with that same smile. But this time, he's holding you closer in the palm of his hand. It may be cold, but you feel a sense of warmth right beneath it. It's raining, ending 2 of 3. Aw, so we don't banish him, and he blots out the sun. And then it rained for years and years and years. Hey there, pre-recorded Esquire here, and may I have 30 seconds of your time? Want me to draw your OCs? Check out my Ko-fi page for art commissions as low as $20. Link in the description. Every week I post a Saturday update blog on both of my Patreons and now also my YouTube channel members. With behind-the-scenes stuff, upcoming games I want to play, life stuff, old lady stuff, and pictures of Daisy. Link in the description. Want to see the full uncensored versions of gameplays I can't show on this channel? Join my adult Patreon for the low price of $1 and being over the age of 18. And then in the Do you yearn to wear merch of a super obscure free visual novel? Check out my TeePublic and Teespring t-shirt store. Descriptions are in link. Want to support my channel but you have no money? Hit the like button or subscribe. It's free. That's right, free. We're just giving it away. Check out my itch.io page. Play Picture Perfect Boyfriend. It's free. Link in the description. All right, what if I kind of believe him? What if I throw him a bone and say, did he do that? Did he use some kind of magical god powers to kill my teammate who wasn't doing their end of the project? Did he? Your head is dizzy. You're confused. You feel trapped. It's getting heavy. Your whole body is getting heavier by the second. You didn't want any of this to happen. Even if she was horrible, she didn't deserve to die. Okay, that also leads to, it's raining. Is it raining, or is it raining somewhere else? Undertale reference.
I do not understand. Was it the news?
Exhaling the air from your lungs, you answer, I don't know how to feel. You grow upset, feeling more and more empty. Looking at the window in your room, it's bright and way too sunny. You wish everything would disappear for a moment. There it is, the sound of rain dripping from the sky above. And where's the sun? The sun is not glimmering anymore. The sky is filled with clouds in a muted hue. In your town, rain doesn't fall this month of the year. It never does. And he is still here, looking at you with the same smile. Stop!
But aren't you going to get soaked?
He asks. A gentle smile runs across your face before answering. Yeah, let's go back home. Oh! Holding his hand still, you drag him back to your place again. You enter your room. He stands at the door awkwardly as you let go of his hand. Your clothes and head are not wet yet. The room is dark, like it's late at night. Was he ever dangerous to begin with? you ask yourself. You know for a fact that he was able to pull this off. How strong are his abilities, really? Yeah. As you lay in your bed, you cover yourself from head to toe with the blanket. You can notice that his presence alone brings cold air in your surroundings. Well, I guess I won't need an air conditioner. While you're fully covered, unable to see him anymore, you say, "Thank you." He doesn't answer. Then you feel him getting into your bed. Oh, well, looks like I got a new best friend. Soon to be boyfriend, soon to be snuggle buddy. He hugs you tightly. The room doesn't feel cold anymore. You can't understand how he does it, as he wraps his arms around you gently.
You are cold, aren't you?
Oh.
You know, I remember this feeling. I was never meant to, but I do. Before you said my name, I was there. Cold, empty, lonely. But you remembered. You brought me back from there. Whatever you ask me, I'll do it. I will forever be in debt of you. Please, do not send me back. At least not now. Let me in a little more.
Oh. Hold me tight. Never let me go. Ending one of 3. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so cute. Oh. I like where this is going. I really like where this is going. And I like Yamikage's design. I could be a bit biased. If you would like to try this game for yourself, there's a link in the description of this video. And if you have an itch.io account, be sure to rate the games you really like and follow the developers. I'm really glad that this is a demo and that there'll be more of this soon. This looks so sweet and cute. He's like a Japanese genie. Only he can make buildings collapse from across town. And of course, if you would like to watch me play more amazing visual novels with Yandere characters, feel free to peruse around my channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, or interact in any way that's comfortable for you, because we're trying to make it to 100,000 subscribers, and we're more than halfway there. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.